All right, so this title is Clearing You from Your Sins, right? Okay, so a lot of, we as humans, we lost our way a lot. So we don't realize what we're saying. Some people interpret cleansing you from your sins in a religious way. They interpret it by, or like, washing away your sins. They interpret it by dipping yourself into the ocean or putting water over you and it clears you of your sins. I mean, not to make fun of any religion, but it's stupid. We have to think more logically as human beings, all right? It is not true. You could dip yourself in the damn ocean. You could put bleach on you. You're not cleansing yourself with your skin. You know what I'm saying? And you're maybe bleaching your skin. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be careful with that stuff. Like, certain principles, certain elements in this world, they're meant for certain things. They're not meant for something spiritual. They're meant for the physical world. All right. When you talk about water, that's physical world. That's not spiritual world. All right. So, and I mean spiritual world as in the soul, the other world that we can't tap into. We can tap into it, but it's that universe. All right. So, this is what it really means to cleanse your sins and to do that. Karma is real. Karma affects everyone. There is a balance to the whole universe. If the universe was not balanced, everything would be in chaos. Actually, it probably ceased to exist. For example, if there's a disease and people are saying on the news, there's no cure for this disease, it's a lie. There's always an opposition for something in this universe. There's either a wet, there's a cold, there's a hot, there's a dry, left, right, up, down. There's always an opposite in this universe. If without the opposite, the universe would not be balanced. If there was no cure for a certain disease, this whole universe would be obliterated because there's no stopping the disease. It'll just continue to spread and kill everything in its sight and evolve. You know? So you have to understand there's always a opposition. All right? With that being said, the universe is balanced. So karma is real. When you do something bad, like some people do some things that are bad and they don't even realize it because it comes so natural. You know, for example, if you're a thief and you steal a lot, you used to steal and rob a lot of people, rob cars, steal, rob, and do all this bad crap, right? And then one day you're like, you know what? I'm gonna stop what I'm doing and I'm never gonna do it again. I'm gonna wash away my sins or whatever you want to call it, right? And I'm just gonna stop all the evil stuff I've been spreading throughout this universe, right? It's still going to come back to you. Karma has to come back to you. You imbalance yourself and it has to balance itself out. All right? Now, the thief. Some people don't know why thieves go back to stealing again. So if you're trying to be a positive person and you're like, okay, I want to live my life now. I want to work a regular job. I want to pay my bills. I want to be positive, right? But then you still keep going into debt. Like someone robs your house, you lose money at the bank somehow, or you had like $1,000 ready to pay your rent, and it slipped out of your pocket, you lost it. Like bad stuff start happening to you, and you're sitting here like, why? I stopped sinning, I stopped doing all this bad stuff. Why me, God? Right? People just go crazy, right? And then they fall back into that thieving mentality because it's like, okay, now you're broke as heck. You're about to lose your house, you're about to lose your car. I gotta do something. I'm gonna have to steal again. You see what I'm saying? And that's why people never get to cleanse their sins. They go right back into that situation because they don't realize the karma is trying to catch up to them. Now, if you fight the urge to not sin, to not steal, to not do those things, if you just, it's kind of like just taking a beating. If you deserve the punishment, take it. You deserve the punishment. You have to be punished. So when that stuff happens to you, you have to fight the urge. All right, I lost my house. I lost my car. As long as I didn't steal nothing to get that stuff, to keep those materialistic things, it's okay. I have to go through this punishment. Let the karma take its effect from all the crimes I've committed to innocent people back in my time. That's exactly what it is. So once you let it take its effect, it all catches up. I promise you, it'll stop. All the sins, all the karma, negative karma that you had coming to you will come to an end eventually, and you will never experience no more. After that, when you see bad situations or certain things that look bad, it really blessings in disguise, and you don't even notice. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of bad things about to happen to me, and I'm just like, oh man, I can't believe this happened. And then something good comes out of it. And I'm like, oh, because I knew I didn't deserve that. Yo, I'm like sitting here like, yo, I could have sworn all my karma already caught up to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, why would this happen to me? That's what it means to cleanse your sins. That's what it means to wash away your sins. It's just the words that we speak, people take it too literally and they misinterpret it and then they run with it. Now you got a whole bunch of people dipping themselves in the ocean, in the water, saying, I'm born again. No. You're not born again until karma catches up to you. Then you're born again. Then you're cleansed. All right? That's the thing, the knowledge of the day. And I got more that I'm going to be posting because I have a lot of stuff that I've learned in this world, in this realm that we exist in. I read a lot of books. I won't say a lot of books, but I've read a lot of religious books, and I'm also reading another book, and it's called The Realm That We Live In. It's not a paper book. I'm reading what I see around me now. I believe God, someone made a comment and said, oh, we wasn't born with a book in our head, right? And I thought about that. I was so true. That's so true. But we were born in a book. We're born with information surrounding us. Everything is talking to us. Everything is letting us know what we're supposed to do. For example, and I'll make this quick. Like there's this graph that they were showing pictures like of carrots. You cut a carrot in half, it looks like an eye. Guess what carrots are good for? They're good for your eyes. If you look at a kidney bean, they said that kidney beans are shaped like kidney, and guess what? They're good for cleansing your kidney. There's beets. If you cut beets over in half, you'll see it's shaped like a red blood cell. Guess what beets are good for? They're great for your blood. So these are vegetables. When I learned that, I realized the world that we live in is a book to be read, and we need to understand it. You know what I'm saying? It's not a mistake. But all right, guys.